Today is another tea time section, and today I am teaching you how I mix gold values. So these mixes that I'm gonna show you were the ones that I used for this little watch, gold watch. As you can see, there's very dark values in here, dark, medium, light, highlights. In order to have gold, you need to see some orange. See, there's some orange in here, and also very dark Rosena values. You'll see what I mixed to make this gold, and you're gonna have very light highlights, because for metal to shine you need to have very strong highlights and very strong darks. So you'll see the very strong darks and the very strong highlights in there. So I use this to help me open this. It's breaking it's very old. So I'm gonna put a alizarin crimson in here and make a dark color with the ultramarine blue, about the same amount, more into the red than the blue, but we'll see what color it comes. That very pretty color. I think it needs a tiny bit more of the blue, tiny bit more. It is the color that we're looking for, is like the juice, grape juice, Welch's grape juice color, if you ever had those. I did a lot when I was a kid. Tiny bit more. So like grape juice, I'm gonna make this violet, because you need violet in order to do gold. So the main colors are gonna be, and I'm using alizarin crimson. All my paints are Winsor & Newton, and I'm using alizarin crimson and French ultramarine blue, Cayenne yellow pale, Winsor orange with, I think it might have been disconnected because I tried to buy a new one and I couldn't find it, burnt umber, and titanium white. I'm not sure if that happened. I'm not sure if they discontinue colors, but this is the right color now. This is the perfect color now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some of these and move it into my very dark section on my palette. Maybe not too much, but some of it, because I need the remainder to do my other colors, because all the colors are gonna come from this color. So that's my very dark, and what I always do, I take a brush and I put it also on my paper in here, so that I have also a reference in the future if I need to do this project again. So I put it, this is the very dark color. Okay, so if I need to clean my brush, I do not use water at this point. I use this and I wipe it, remove as much as I can. So now from this color on, I'm gonna start adding cat yellow pale plus white and make my other colors. Cat yellow pale plus white. So now when you add cat yellow pale, then it starts to convert into raw sienna. We're gonna take some of this yellow and put it on top of this purple and start making a raw sienna color. Gonna take a tiny bit of this color. Okay, so let's move that into the dark. Put it in here. Okay, let's start making more of the cat yellow pale and white. Taking all the colors from there. I don't want to leave anything in there. I like to save my paints. And if you're not able to finish this, I think I'm gonna have to have a color in between. Okay, so I'm gonna put this. If you're not able to finish this, you can put it in on a cooler, not next to food, but medium here. It's probably gonna be more than a medium. It's gonna be probably a high dark, and then we'll do another medium. Let's see. So now I'm gonna keep adding the cat yellow pale and the white, making it lighter each time. I think it's time I'm gonna add more. So it's the violet with Cat Yellow Pale plus white. Take everything that is left everywhere so you save your paints. I always do it this way. I like to mix in a different palette and not the one I'm putting my colors. But some people do it in the same palette where you put in your colors, and that's alright. Let's see. I'm gonna take some of these and move it next to the medium. Like that. This is gonna be low, dark, so let's adjust that in here. So I'm gonna paint this color on top of that medium and make a new medium. And the previous color that I put in there, this one is gonna be my low dark, high dark. So that's what it is. And there's not too much change in value here. So I think it needs to have more of the yellow and white. This is important. If you don't know how to decide if he has enough or not of color, there's a card, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna remove all the color that is building on the top of my palette knife. So if you don't have one of those cards, if you don't know exactly the values, how to determine if it is, this is almost the same value, I need it to be a tiny bit lighter. If you don't know how to determine that, then you can use one of these cards that show you that. Let's see, let's try this out by putting it in here. See the difference? So I'm going to take that amount from there and put it in here because I'm changing it to one that is lighter. You can always brush mix, from the values that you already have. But I think this is good. I'm going to move this in here like that. I'm going to put now that color in here as my medium. And now I'm going to do the light color. So keep adding. I need a tiny bit more of the Cat Yellow Pale. So Cat Yellow Pale plus the white. Now I'm doing this color in here, but then I'm gonna mix warm white and yellow tint, which I'm gonna show you what it is. So this, whatever is in here, let's put it in there. Okay, so now I'm going to clean this palette knife because I'm gonna just put one white, and I'm going to put white, and these two colors are gonna make two more yellows. One that is super, super bright. So one that is just one white and a tiny bit of a hair of the Cat Yellow Pale, a hair. This is what is called warm white. And this is probably, okay, let's put this as the highlight. And then I'm gonna make it even lighter, which is gonna be my warm white. So warm white is almost less of the Cat Yellow Pale and more of the, so this is gonna be what we call yellow tint. And sometimes I like to put it in the top that is yellow tint. Yellow tint. And this one in here is gonna be the warm white. So this is yellow tint, and let's put it in here as yellow tint. Forgot to put the light, so let's put the light. So let's put the yellow tint. Brush is dirty. If it's dirty, it's gonna mix with that. But let's put it on top, and it mixed with that. That's the yellow tint. And I'm gonna put in here is the yellow tint, and I'm gonna put the warm white on top. Now, if your brush has a dark color, let me give you some more theory. If your brush has a dark color and you need to clean it, do not put it on any medium. What you do is you can go into a yellow or a white color, and that will remove that color that it has. So this is what we're gonna have for now. I'm gonna put everything away. The other thing that I want to do is put the colors. For example, the orange. I want to put the orange in here. Tiny bit of that orange. You don't need too much. And because it's gonna have some orange tint, I'm gonna put some burnt umber, and I'm gonna put some of the ultramarine blue too. And I tell you why. Because burnt umber plus ultramarine blue makes black, and I may need to have some black too in some areas that are super, super dark. I may need to have some of the black. So if I put burnt umber in there, I will be able to convert it into black